Children. In total, an estimated 12 billion days of education have been lost across 194 countries. Children in Latin America, the Caribbean and South Asia have been the worst affected. Let's talk to James Cox from Save the Children and from Uganda. We're going to talk to Eva Nalumu, who is from Kikusa Primary School in the Wakiso district of Uganda. Welcome both of you. Thank you very much for talking to us. James, first of all, I mean, the number of days that have been lost in total is astounding, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's incredible. I think children have really been facing the biggest education crisis the world has ever seen. And I think, we've seen amazing efforts from teachers, from parents, from children to keep learning alive during this crisis. Many of the listeners have been supporting Zoom lessons at home, and a big shout out to them. But many children have been without even that, and with an average school year between 160 to 200 days a year, 74 days is a big proportion. And our new study really shows how disproportionately that's falling on different children, with the poorest and most marginalised facing the biggest brunt of those closures.
Eva, how's it been for you trying to teach your pupils in the last year?
Okay, according to...
Can you hear me, Eva?
Yeah.
Hi, Eva.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me what it's been like for you trying to teach your pupils in the last year.
Okay, according to COVID-19, we used it to teach long distance. We used these home learning facilities to help them to learn when they are away from school. After the closures of the school, we used to go to homes to visit them, to encourage them, such that they use those home packages being given by Save the Children.
Seriously? And how much impact do you think it's had on your students? How do you think they're going to be affected by the change in the way you've had to teach them?
Okay, for now, when they are using those home packages, at least they don't forget what they learned from the school.
They don't forget. That's good. They don't forget. Are they going to be able to catch up with things that they have missed?
I think now the donors and the government will provide another, because some of the classes are now opened, but others are still at home. So I think let us help them to see that those who are not yet at school, they are also getting some little learning when they're at home.
Okay. James, you said, there's a clear divide really between children in the poorest parts of the world and obviously the wealthier countries. What are some of the kind of differences that you found?
Thanks, Victoria. I think